Okay folks, today we're going to be looking at, we've got a double to work through. We're coming up to the pointy end of the assessment task, so I'm going to give you time to work on your assessment task, and what we're going to do is we're just going to look at how you need to proceed with that process. So I am assuming that if you've been working like you should be in your shapes and shadows module, that you'll have a large amount of this stuff done already. You do have the shapes and shadows booklet, but what I've said is don't worry about that too much. What you need to do is use your assignment slideshow template. Okay, so we need to be working through that slideshow, and like I said, when you do download your copy, you need to give it your name. And so you might want to say to yourself, file, and we're going to give it a new name, rename, and you would call it shapes and shadows. Wish I could spell. Well, let's just go, let's just call it task 2, and then your name and initial. Okay, so we know who that belongs to, we know what task it is. That's a good naming convention to do. Hit enter. So you save your task. Now we've talked about what goes into this task. You'd probably be a good idea to have your name on here, and it's due this Friday, so I'm giving you plenty of time and in class to actually work on this. We talked about these first images. Now we have here we have a number of images in natural lighting, all inspired by Max Dupin. So we're talking about contrasting areas of light and dark. It's actually telling you what actually has to happen in these. But we've also talked about modernist photography, so you should know what modernist photography is by now. And we go through a number of images. Now how many images do we need? Natural lighting, we need 6 natural lighting, and then we're going to have 6, you guessed it, artificial lighting, and it tells you what needs to happen on the slide. So that's pretty simple, and you want to take lots and lots of images and take your best ones. So once you've done that, photographic journal, this presentation will serve as your photographic journal while you're online. So list of modernist characteristics. I did a whole lesson on that. Now if you're wondering where that lesson is, you can go back to the modules page that we were just on, and you'll see in your work that you've done, you did a lot of work on what is modernism and whatnot, but this one here, characteristics of modernism. So that slide wants you to list those 8 points, but I want you to do more than just list those 8 points, okay? Because I asked you in this lesson to do a sentence. So sentences need to be written and cut and paste on the slide what each one of these means. Now if you don't understand what each one of those actual characteristics of modernism is, watch the video and you'll know. So that goes on that slide, and then the next slide after that is 3 images of modernist photographers. So you need title, artist, dimensions, year created. So you need 3 examples, okay, that show me what each one of those, you know, that demonstrates those principles of modernism. And then we've got copy and paste information on Max Dupin. Now where is that information on Max Dupin? If we go back and step back into our modules page, our Max Dupin was our case study that we did on Max Dupin, which we did in class, the frame analysis. All that information needs to be cut and pasted into the slide. It'll probably be more than one slide. If it takes more than one slide to put the information on, just make it neat and presentable. And then you will find that when you go back here, once you've done your Max Dupin, we've also got olive cotton. Where's the olive cotton? Course modules, we did an olive cotton frame analysis as well. And that's it. So we did a lot more work than in class than just those frame analyses. As you well know, if you were working like you were supposed to. We also did some work on Bresson, etc., etc. And I haven't asked for all of that work, but I have asked for those two, frame analysis, Max Dupane and Olive Cotton, to be in the slideshow. Now, if you would like to share in your journal some more images, obviously not hundreds of them, but if you've got some favorite images that you'd like to add to that slideshow, within reason, okay, like 2 or 3, by all means put them in, and maybe just say why you do like them. But that's up to you, but you need to make sure you meet the criteria, and this slideshow is the roadmap. Now then you'll be saying, well, how do I submit it? Please pay attention. You go to course modules, and there's this down here that says how to submit and share your task to. If you click on that, there is a video telling you how to do it, okay, right here. So there'll be no excuses, okay? This should be a really easy process. Anyway, I'm hoping that we have a great time with this. Use your double time productively, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the discussion page. See you in the next lesson. Bye.